Let me start off with saying I don't do this very often. In fact, talking about myself is not a strong suit. But recently, I have experienced my first miracle. What happened was I decided to go to a Be in Health conference. And I had heard about it off and on for a couple of years from a good friend of mine. And then somebody, Pastor Tanikia, said that she was going and asked me if I wanted to ride. And that basically was the, okay, now I can't avoid going. So I go down there and I hear Dr. Wright's discussion about health and sin and the Bible and everything else. And I've got to tell you now, I looked at all faith healing the same way I look at the one that smacks you on the forehead, you fall back, and you're supposed to be all better. I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. But we get down there, and I'm listening for this weekend, and everything that he's saying makes sense. I don't know that it's correct, but at least he had a consistent story. And then they got into miracle cures and the reason for creative miracles. And that made sense to me. So I decided to test. Not to go up because I wanted to be healed, but to go up and test and see if it really worked. So I did, and big line of crowd of people in line to go up. There's a line of people from the church up there doing it, and I wind up with going to the woman who gave me the ride. And we talk a little bit, and my problem was I've had since the 70s, and it was created by an accident. So when she talked to some other people, as well, there's no sin involved, and it's not a place that can heal itself. It's a creative miracle is what it takes to fix. Short story is, that was 4 weeks ago. I still walk without a cane. I still walk without pain. I have some pain that I'm going through because my gait has changed back to a normal gait. And and I'm walking like a person normally walks. And my hips are not used to that. My knees are not used to that. My other ankle isn't used to that. But it's there. Like I said, 4 weeks now, I've had some pain in that ankle, but none of the pain I've had in the ankle is the historical pain I've had. It's all what I can attribute to fatigue, a new way of walking, things like that. And it's all transitory. I stressed myself really heavily this week. On one particular day, I walked almost 4 miles. I hurt at the end of the day. Tired, hurt. Today, absolutely no pain. Even in this cold, which was always my downfall. Cold was like somebody was taking an ice pick to my ankle. And now I have to sit here and say, I have been cured miraculously by a creative miracle that I received while I was attending a Be in Health conference.